What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Advice, and as you may know, Pokemon Home is releasing tonight, so we're gonna have to build a new team for that with all the new mons. But you know, this Palafin Tsareena team has been so good to me, I had to give it one last dance. So let's jump into these battles. Alright, the video wouldn't be complete without a Palafin v Palafin, so we're bringing Superman. Now Fluttermane usually leads, so I like Crypt just to bait Fluttermane into attacking. I found that Frozone's really consistent into this matchup, and Sword of Ruin will be really nice against this team. And I think we go Rain just to make sure we can break through Amoonguss and their Palafin with our Superman. The 4 that I'm bringing really relies on Superman basically wiping out the whole team, but had this matchup a ton of times. I know it's capable. I know how to set it up, so let's demonstrate the greatness. Save that Terra for Palafin, for Superman. Get the Rain up, maybe get a bulk up, and just sweep through the team. That's what we're looking to do. Alright, see you Skolo. See you a sussy boy with that trainer card. Those eyebrows are not the ones. Alright, this is a lead we've seen plenty. So, no reason to do anything tricky here. I'm just going to switch Pelipper in. Yeah, let's get Wet in, get the Rain up. Don't want to risk my Focus Sash. And you know what I want to do is I want to protect Crypt. Number one, I'm hoping they just Moonblast into me or Shadow Ball. And if I protect, it kind of gives them the idea that I'm going to be playing really defensively, which I am. But that might cause them to think I'm going to Terra, you know, and not attack into Crypt to make sure they don't give me Rage Fist boost. So I could get a free turn next turn. They switch out their Palafin for Amoonguss. And they're going for the Terra expeditiously. Terra Fairy. Alright, we protect Crypt. And they just go for the Moonblast into Wet. So they did ignore Crypt, but no reason to not play it safe. We lose Crypt, but we do get immediately back into Superman. And they don't know that I'm safety goggles, unless they watch my videos. So I'm just going to go Terra Water and Jet Punch. There's not really much they can do to punish this, and I'm just going to bulk up. Try to get Crypt strong enough to survive a hit from their Palafin. Yeah, Terra Water in the Rain, unless they're Focus Sash, they're not surviving. And the fact that they O-code Wet leads me to believe that they are some type of boosting item. Probably Specs, since we didn't see a Life Orb. And there's no Fairy Plate. They go down. Crit definitely didn't matter. And that's the problem with using Amoonguss on closed team sheet ladder. I mean, they Rage Powdered there, which seemed like the safe play, but you never know where safety goggles are, and usually it's a costly error when you find out. So we get the bulk up. I'm not 100% sure about surviving Wave Crash in the Rain if they're Mystic Water, but we definitely survive Jet Punch. And they can't Terra because they just used it on Flutterman. So I'm going to bulk up with Superman and just protect. I want to protect because they're likely to Spore into Crypt because Amoonguss can't really do anything else. So we're faster. We get up the bulk up. And that's 2 Pokemon with +1/+1. Oh. Psych. So they haze, but they're not getting off any damage at least. They do go for the Spore into Superman, so If they didn't recognize safety goggles or they predicted something, I don't know. Wave Crash and Rage Fist into Amoonguss could be nice, but I don't think it picks up the KO. I could Wave Crash and switch into Chien-Pao, but I still don't think that picks up the KO either. So I think I just go into the Amoonguss. Let's double up Amoonguss. If we crit, we KO. A little Rage Fist chip. And that's a good chunk. Yeah, there's no point in attacking into the Palafin because they can just Paw and Puff themselves. We take them down to Citrus Berry. But the next Wave Crash will KO. Yeah, Annihilape goes down, but that's fine. Keeping the heat off of Superman at least. I mean, that's all the team's here for right now, is just setting up Superman to methodically pick everyone off one at a time, so I'm cool with that. Bring in Chien-Pao, Mr. Frozone, greatest sidekick of all time. Activate Sword of Ruin so Superman can hit harder. I think they double up into Frozone here, so I'm going to bulk up with Palafin and just protect. There's no way they haze right now. There's no reason to. And I'm faster, so I'll at least get off one hit with the bulk up. We're persistent. I want to be buff. Alright, there's a Wave Crash. Love that. And they do double up to break Sash. Perfect. So, free bulk up turn. I think I Wave Crash the Palafin. And Ice Spinner Amoonguss. I'm faster with Frozone, so there's just not really much they can do. They're pretty helpless right now. Hate to be in their position. Yeah, they go for a Rage Powder. Nothing else they could do there besides protect. Ice Spinner cleans up. We saw their Citrus Berry already, so no Rocky Helmet chip. We still have our Sash. And here's the Crash +1 in the rain, Sword of Ruin. You're dead. You're done. Goodbye. No doubt about it. Peace. I got the best Palafin in the world. Everyone else is just an imposter. Phony. Below me. And last mon is Baxcalibur. So Ice Shard doesn't KO anyone. I can just Wave Crash. And Ice Spinner. And that's GG. Step aside. You don't stand a chance. That might be my favorite thing. Taking the KO with a not very effective attack. Brutal. And that's it. Easy GG. Another game where Palafin single-handedly destroys Palabalance. Alright, we got the old Cobb. Looks like a discreet Trick Room team. With Screamtail or Fluttermane as the setter. I like Iron Mike for the fake out. The rain is nice for Torkoal, so we'll go Superman with Wet Wet in the back. And Crypt is nice against their Iron Mike and their Ting-Lu. The Dondozo with no Tatsugiri makes me think that it's the Yawn set, so Tatiana could be nice to take out Dondozo. And that's what I'm going to go with. Yeah, I feel like it's just Yawn spam Dondozo next to Ting-Lu or Fake Out. So let's try to get around that with our own Fake Out and just getting the rain set up so we can get big hits off with Superman. We got some decent investment speed-wise in Iron Mike, so we may outspeed their Dondozo. It's probably not max speed in this build. much more likely to be like fully bulked out. So Iron Hands Flutter main for their lead. On one hand, I'd like to save the Terra for Palafin, but I think that Iron Mike can put in major work. So keeping it healthy with a Terra Fire could be nice. Yeah, I don't see me using Terra on anything else. And especially if they have Torkoal in the back, having Terra Fire Iron Mike would be great. So I'm just going to Thunder Punch Flutter Man and switch into Wet Wet. If they just Thunder Punch me immediately, then we'll have Superman back on the board with Rain next to Iron Mike. They got two major threats they got to deal with. So no first turn Terra from a Flutter man. I haven't seen that in a while. They go for the Moonblast. We take that. Thunder Punch takes him down to Focus Sash. Alright, cool. So I can just leave Flutter main alone for now. They Swords Dance. Alright, so that's my main attention now, is getting that off the board. I want to hit it with a Drain Punch. And let's try to get some Hurricane Confusion. That'd be great. And they're not Assault Vest, so this Hurricane should do solid damage. Hurricane's super strong move, even from Pelipper, who has pretty low special attack. They protect Flutter main, that's awesome. Yeah, Hurricane does almost half. Drain Punch puts it in range for another Drain Punch to KO. What do they go for? Thunder Punch. So they don't get HP back, and we just saw we're faster, so we're in awesome position. We can pin the Flutter main with Superman and just clean up their Iron Hands with a Drain Punch. Okay. So this player is pretty high rated. I feel like they're not going to just come in with no Palafin counter. So I want to say Dondozo comes in for the Flutter main, or Torkoal. I think I covered for Dondozo with a Thunder Punch into Flutter main and Jet Punch the Iron Hands. Yep, and there's Dondozo. Easy read. They detect Iron Hands. That's fine. How much does this Thunder Punch do? Solid. Just about half. Leftovers may put them out of range of another one. I think I'll just go for it again though. And I'll Jet Punch the Iron Hands again. Okay, they're using Terra on Dondozo. Terra Grass. But they're not boosted, so even if this is Terra Blast Grass, I don't think it picks up Superman. We take out their Iron Hand, which is nice because it was +2. And we do outspeed. Little Thunder Punch chip. And they Wave Crash into Iron Hands. But we tank it in the rain. That's crazy. That's actually insane. Let's go, Iron Mike. So they chip themselves down good. Who comes in next? It's Torkoal. But I got that Fire Punch on deck for you. Drain Punch probably KOs, but I want to make sure and go for a Fire Punch. And we'll just Wave Crash Torkoal. I don't want to Drain Punch just in case they switch Flutter main back in. Okay, they protect Torkoal. But we're going to pick up with this Fire Punch. Yeah. That's crazy that Iron Mike survived that wave crash in the rain. You'd love to see it. Okay, so if we can get some Drain Punch recovery, we should be good against the Torkoal with Iron Mike. I'm going to Drain Punch it, and they probably protect here, but I'm still going to Jet Punch. Yeah, there's the protect. But unless Torkoal can do something to Superman, this doesn't really do anything for them. Alright, do about a third with Drain Punch. Torkoal's so bulky. They got Solar Beam, but this doesn't KO. Torkoal really only does a lot of damage with fire moves. Yeah, that's awesome. So I'll Drain Punch again. If they get the double protect here, they don't go for it. But I was going to say if they double protected there, we'd get enough recovery back from this Drain Punch to survive a Flutter Mane hit. Iron Mike just doing what Iron Mike does, soaking up hits and absorbing HP back. So we give them Superman, but that's cool. Because now Tsareena can come back out, little Tatiana. See if we can't take out this Torkoal with a Bullet Seed. If they don't cancel. Drain Punch. Bullet Seed. They don't quit. A little chip. A little more chip. Come on, Tatiana, you could do it. Okay. Critical hit. But we only get 4 hits. Bam. Drain Punch. A little 5-shot from the yellow. And that's it. No problem. We don't need the rain. I love that. Good game. This team is so good. Okay, it wouldn't be the final Superman match without a Gastrodon, the final boss. I'm bringing Superman. What I need to do is I need to find a way to position Tatiana next to Superman so I can at least predict which slot Gastrodon comes into and try to double into that. So I like these 3. And let's go Crypt in the back. Crypt is nice against Orthowrom because Body Press can't hit us. So even if they get up to like +6 with Iron Defense, we can just slowly bulk up into a position to win. Good luck, have fun. Whoa, that fit is insane. Okay, Ting-Lu and Vivillon. So this Ting-Lu is usually choice banned. I'm going to switch into Tsareena just in case they go for a stomping tantrum. Part of me just wants to go Terra Water, Helping Hand, Wave Crash. But if they Terra, then I put myself in bad position. So I'm just going to Hurricane. Make the safe switch. Because Vivillon's redirection is Rage Powder, so we'd ignore it with safety goggles, but if they Terra Ting-Lu and I take a ton of damage without getting the KO, I could be in a really bad spot. Tatiana comes in. Okay, they don't go for Terra, so I could have gotten away with my play. And Gastrodon's super unlikely to switch in on that turn. We bring Vivillon down to Sash. And they hit Wet Wet in his big ass throat. So I could U-turn off. I'm just worried about getting hit with a Pollen Puff by Vivillon. I want to stay in. I want to protect. And I'll just go for an Icy Wind. Oh dang, I forgot they get Tailwind. And they do outspeed and read the protect. That's cool. Okay. So they were faster than Wet Wet, but they may not be faster than Tatiana. So I'm gonna go for the Bullet Seed. If Gastrodon's gonna come in, it's gonna be this turn. And I want to say Gastrodon would switch in for Vivillon. So I want to Bullet Seed that slot. And I'll Jet Punch it as well. So that if we don't see a switch, Jet Punch takes out Vivillon, and then Bullet Seed can get some good damage into Ting-Lu. Please switch that Gastrodon into the Vivillon slot. No Gastrodon. They probably don't have it. Jet Punch takes out Vivillon. And they are faster. And they crit Oko. That sucks. We would have got great damage there with the Bullet Seed. So we'll bring in Crypt. Yeah, Tatiana's way bulkier than Wet Wet, so that crit definitely mattered. Okay. T-Tar comes in. They do have Tailwind still, but I'm going to bulk up Crypt because the Protect is obvious. I'm just going to Terra Water Wave Crash into T-Tar, try to take it out. The Ting-Lu has to have so much speed investment to outspeed my Superman. Superman's so fast. He's just so fast. He's a speedy boy. Okay, they're going for Terra. Terra Flying T-Tar. I really, really hope they're not going Terra Blast into Crypt. But I mean, I needed to make this play. I'm so far behind after that crit that I gotta make a prediction here, and I'm just really hoping either we survive Terra Blast, they crunch. Awesome. Ooh, defense drop is not awesome. That bulk up though, that's stellar. And even if they hit me with Ting-Lu, we can get it back with Drain Punch. Here's the Wave Crash. They take it really well. And they double up a Throat Chop. So the defense drop didn't matter. That was going to KO regardless. And I'm cool with losing Superman there. Let's see who they have as their fourth Pokemon. So I can protect here and let Tailwind expire. Tyranitar is unfortunately out of Sand Chip range. But that's fine because they won't get a free switch in unless they switch here. They don't. Terra Blast. And Throat Chop. Okay. So we get back to full with leftovers. And Tailwind's gone. I think I always Drain Punch into Tyranitar here because I'd like to save Ting-Lu's HP to recover my own after I've taken some damage. I just gotta hope this Tyranitar doesn't have Protect. They don't. T-Tar's down. Now it really just depends on who they have in the back. Okay, we take Throat Chop really well for being Choice Banded. And this should be the last turn of Sand Chip too. Okay, it is Orthowrom, but they're locked into Throat Chop, so they can't get their HP back. I'm just gonna Drain Punch Ting-Lu, because crit Throat Chop will KO if I don't get some HP back. Huge hit, that'll be a solid recovery. Yeah, back to full. Okay, Iron Defense, that's fine. Okay, so the question is, do I Protect here to get some more leftovers recovery? Or do I just take out Ting-Lu as fast as possible? I'm worried about them timer stalling me, so I want to do quick work here. Get it down to the 1v1. On the other hand though, I think we still have at least 10 minutes of battle left, so I can get the Protect and just make sure my HP is as high as possible. Because I'm really susceptible to getting crit by this Orthowrom if I'm setting up a bunch of bulk ups, which I'm going to have to do to break through it since they're spamming Iron Defense. And yeah, that was the last turn of Sand, so we do recover HP there. Alright, we Drain Punch. And they'll probably go for the third Iron Defense here to get up to +6. But, yeah, usually it's Heavy Slam, Body Press, Shed Tail, and Iron Defense, so Heavy Slam should be their only way to hit us. We're already +1. And there's the third Iron Defense, so they're +6 now. So I'm pretty sure they'll have to get 2 critical hits or timer stall me to win this. I'm gonna just bulk up. I want to get to about +4 before I start trying to attack. Okay, they crit on the first Heavy Slam. I think that did about 100 damage. So I need to Protect here to make sure that the next crit doesn't KO. And I think I only get like 12 or 13 HP back per leftovers. So if they did do 100, yeah, they Protect, they're a good play. If they did do 100, another crit will KO, but if they get back-to-back crits, it was just meant to be. I'm gonna bulk up again. +3. 95 down to 68. So it did like 27 damage. So it was like 4 times as much damage because of the crit. Okay, I just protect here, get some HP back. Sorry for this taking so long. Hey, if you're still here, by the way, thank you very much for watching. I just had a sub Ritz Cracker offer to share shinies for a shiny giveaway. So if you comment on this video, I will put you into a raffle to get a shiny Pokemon. And you know, once I know what those Pokemon are, if you are selected in the raffle, then I will let you know what your options are and you can choose. So yeah, just a token of my appreciation, courtesy of Ritz Cracker. He's the man. Super chill dude. Generous. One of the most generous people I know, really. Okay, let's go for another bulk up here, get to that +4/+4. And then we can start drain punching. Alright. So we are in range of another crit. I'm not going to protect here. I'm just going to go for the drain punch and get HP back. Kind of gauge how much damage we're doing. So that way, even if they crit, we don't lose. We should be able to get enough recovery with drain punch that we keep ourselves out of crit range. This dude is timer stalling now though, but I want to say he's still got to go for like 5 minutes. Feels like we still have another 5 minutes of this battle before timer hits. Okay, just under half with the drain punch. He goes for the iron defense, so he's trying to predict my protects. Okay, he's leftovers as well. So I feel like because I started attacking, he might actually protect here. I want to bulk up one more time. That way we're doing a lot more damage with drain punch. Because I got to keep him below my HP. That way if the timer does expire, we have more health than him. Timer stall is so annoying, but I respect it. I don't think it's cheap, it's part of the game. He took this time setting up the Orthowrom. He did get the lucky crit with Ting-Lu to put him in position anyways, because if he had lost his Ting-Lu early, this would have been a lot easier, but it is what it is. He goes for the protect, let's go. Easy read. We do this. We win these mind games. That's 2 turns in a row we hard outplayed him. He went for that iron defense on the turn I drain punched thinking I was going to protect. And then we just bulked up on his protect. I know he's sick. So we'll hit him with that drain punch now. And the saga of Superman comes to an end with 3 great soul-crushing victories. Yeah, battle was canceled. That was it. Spirit broken. Sorry about that. GG. That's all, folks. Peace.